Dance, 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 dance away your sorrow. Dance, 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 dance away your sorrow. Such is life, drinking like that. Walk and play, never break the rules. So this particular song, first of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This song is a song by Sunny Ade, who's one of our traditional Yoruba Nigerian musicians. He's a very older guy. Very nice song, Dance Dance, talking about like dancing away your sorrow and, you know, becoming a happier person. So what I wanted to talk about today is Lee Thompson Young. You know, the story has been around that he, you know, he's passed away. And one thing that I found a little disturbing was how they mentioned that he started practicing Yoruba, you know, before he passed away. And he said something like, Iku ya jesin lo, which is something I just want to shed some light on so we can clear up some of the ignorance, right? I am Nigerian and I am Yoruba. I happen to be from, you know, a particular area. So I'm going to talk about a few things and then I'm going to, you know, link it just so that we can clear up some of the confusion that people might be having about this particular story. So this is the actual, it's a language, Yoruba. In Nigeria, we have three major languages, which are Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. Yoruba is, you know, is around this area I've highlighted in red. Igbo is around this particular area, and Hausa is more of the northern part. You know, three very distinctive languages that are hard to understand. And even within the Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa region, there are particular dialects that if you don't really know the words, you can't tell. Like, for example, it could sound like French and Spanish, and although it's the same, under the same blankets of Yoruba. So, you know, this is a quick map of Nigeria. And then I wanted to talk about also the particular phrase that they said he used, Ikuya Jesin Lo. Ikuya Jesin Lo, which is pretty much, if you deconstruct it quite simply, is just simply saying that, you know, it is more honorable for you to die than for you to bring shame. However, it's not being used in the proper context when they use it in this particular story. They say it in the sense like, it is better for you, for example, maybe if you do something bad, it's better for you to kill yourself than for you to, you know, face the music of it, if it's something that's extremely shameful. But that's not exactly what it's saying at all. It's saying that it is better for you to be, you know, the kind of person who is, you know, facing the music apart, even though it is shameful, instead of, you know, killing yourself. It is saying it in the sense of, it's kind of like an Aesop's fable. It's not necessarily that you live by it, but it's just a word of saying, a wise saying for people to be aware of certain things. In this particular culture of Yoruba that I've mentioned, we have a lot of proverbs and a lot of sayings. Like, for example, it's a lot of things that we use in order to make other things make sense, but it's kind of like we use it on kind of a daily basis. So if something happens, you can say a particular, you know, wise saying in order to link everything together. So the reason I actually brought this story up is because I just wanted to clear up some of the particular, maybe ignorant points that people might have about this story. That Yoruba is not a religion, it is a culture, and it is a type of people, like for example French people or English people. And it's not a religion that you practice, although we do have cultural religions. It is a type of people. Like for example, it's equivalent of them saying, like he's practicing Yoruba, is like equivalent of saying he's practicing being French, or he's practicing being Italian. It's not the way it's been used. And that is all I pretty much wanted to say with this particular video. I hope I was able to shed some light on maybe some of the confusing points. And until next time, bye bye you. Be enjoying yourself and have a wholesome day. Yes.